Expedite climb to flight level 180, all Nippon 50.
Descend 6,000 feet, reduce 240 knots, Air China 842. After Kisarazu maintain the heading, Air China 842.
Descend to 6,000 feet, reducing 240, after Kisarazu maintain the heading, all Nippon 944.
Japan Air 1684, inbound Kisarazu. After Kisarazu maintain the heading, descend to 6,000, speed 240 knots, Japan Air 1684. Descend to altitude 4,000 feet, Air China 842.
Approach, Japan Air 47. After Kisarazu maintain the heading, descend to 6,000, speed 240, Japan Air 47.
Descend to 2,000, Air China 842.
Descend to altitude 4,000 feet, all Nippon 944.
Heading 360, cleared ILS 34 left, Air China 842. All Nippon 41. Descend to altitude 1,600, reducing to final approach speed, Air China 842.
Descend to 2,000 feet, cleared ILS 34 left, all Nippon 944.
Roger, all Nippon 41. After Kisarazu maintain the heading, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, reducing 240, all Nippon 41. Descend to 4,000 feet, Japan Air 1684.
Noski 1059er, out of 21 climbing 7,000 feet, Vater departure. Expedite climb to flight level 180, speed 250 knots, Noski 1059er. Heading 305, descend to 4,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 34 left, Japan Air 47.
Heading 040, Japan Air 1684.
After Kisarazu maintain the heading, descend to 6,000 feet, speed 240 knots, Qantas 2919er. Descend to 1,600 feet, speed 160 knots, All Nippon 944.
Left heading 010, descend to altitude 2000, cleared approach 34 left, Japan Air 1684. Right 305 to intercept, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, cleared ILS 34 left, All Nippon 41.
Descend to 2000, Japan Air 47. All Nippon 811, inbound Kisarazu. Heading 195, descend to 6,000 feet, reducing 240, All Nippon 811.
Descend to 1,600 feet, reducing 160, Japan Air 1684.
Descend to 1,600 feet, speed 160 knots, Japan Air 47. All Nippon 23. Roger, All Nippon 23. After Kisarazu maintain the heading, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, reducing 240, All Nippon 23. Heading 300, descend to altitude 6,000, speed 240 knots, All Nippon 6715. Cleared approach, All Nippon 6715.
Descend to altitude 2,000 feet, All Nippon 41.
Reducing to final approach speed, Japan Air 47.
Expedite descend to altitude 1,600 feet, All Nippon 41.
Departure, All Nippon 55 Zulu Heavy, out of 2,200 climbing 7,000 feet, Yutibo departure. After Kisarazu maintain the heading, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, reducing 240, Japan Air 64.
Reduce 160 knots, All Nippon 41.